Let's talk about the Toyota RAV4. With almost 500,000 of these sold in the US just last year, Toyota seems to have the magic formula when it comes to giving the people what they want. We've spent hours researching every little detail so you don't have to. We'll be unpacking the changes for the 2025 model year, what you'll get with each trim level, and so much more. Let's find your perfect RAV4. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video to see our top picks and which one we might choose. Toyota has certainly figured out the formula of leaving alone what's working, and to say this current generation of RAV4 has worked out well would almost be putting it lightly. The RAV4 outsold every new vehicle in the US last year except the Ford F-Series and Chevy Silverado trucks. Styling inside and out will be almost indistinguishable from the 2024 model, and most of the major changes more or less happened on paper. The RAV4 Prime is no more, well, kinda. Toyota's decided to stop using the Prime designation and instead is opting to simply refer to their plug-in hybrid models as plug-in hybrid. Not sure if this change had anything to do with Bezos or Optimus, but nothing wrong with keeping things simple. Probably more significant than naming, the more rugged Adventure and TRD off-road trims have been axed, leaving the hybrid Woodland as the last off-pavement tailored RAV4 trim standing. There will be 3 distinct powertrain offerings for the 2025 RAV4. The base, gas-only option will be a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder gasoline engine making 203 horsepower. If you're looking for a little more power and a lot more economy, you can upgrade to the RAV4 Hybrid. This will pair a 2.5-liter gasoline engine with a nickel-metal hydride battery and electric motors in the front and rear for a combined output of 219 horsepower. The last and fastest option can only be had on the RAV4 plug-in hybrid, previously the RAV4 Prime. This bumps the power up to a combined 302 horsepower and helps this RAV4 accelerate much more swiftly, and also boasts an EPA estimated 42 miles of all-electric driving range, thanks to a lithium-ion battery. It'll take about 12 hours to fully charge on a standard household outlet, or 2.5 hours on a level 2 charger. Getting to drivetrain, you'll have some different options depending on the engine you decide on. The most basic will be front-wheel drive, only available with the gas-only engine and standard on all gas models. Every RAV4 model will be available with all-wheel drive, which will add $1,400 to the gas models with standard front-wheel drive. But when it comes to the RAV4, not all all-wheel drive is created equal. You'll have the standard all-wheel drive system that can be optioned on all the gas models, with the exception of the limited trim, which offers a more sophisticated dynamic torque vectoring all-wheel drive, which we previously saw on the now defunct Adventure and TRD off-road trims. All gas models will come standard with a traditional 8-speed automatic transmission. If you opt for any of the electrified models, meaning RAV4 Hybrid or plug-in hybrid, you'll get Toyota's electronic on-demand all-wheel drive system, which works differently than a traditional all-wheel drive system that would have a drive shaft connecting the front and rear, and instead uses an electric motor in the rear that can provide instant torque when traction is needed. All hybrid and plug-in hybrid models will also come standard with an electronically controlled continuously variable transmission, or eCVT. All RAV4 models will offer selectable normal, eco, and sport drive modes. Hybrid and plug-in hybrid models will also add EV and trail drive modes, while optioning all-wheel drive on gas models will add a multi-terrain select dial with mud and sand, rock and dirt, snow, and normal drive modes. Plug-in hybrid models will also allow you to choose between electric-only, hybrid, or charge modes. The RAV4 suspension setup will be McPherson struts in the front and multi-link in the rear. SE and XSE models will feature a sport-tuned setup, while the hybrid Woodland will exclusively feature a trail-focused TRD-tuned setup. Towing capacity will be rated at 1,500 pounds for gas, front-wheel drive, and all-wheel drive models, 1,750 pounds for hybrid models, and 2,500 pounds for the plug-in hybrid model. On the outside of the RAV4, you'll have standard LED headlights, LED daytime running lights, LED tail lights, privacy glass on all rear, side, quarter, and liftgate windows, power side mirrors, and a remote keyless entry system, leading inside where all RAV4 models will include wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, Sirius XM capability, 2 12-volt auxiliary power outlets. There'll be one in the front instrument panel storage tray and one in the second row. You'll get power windows with auto up-down and jam protection in all positions, as well as power door locks, sun visors with illuminated vanity mirrors, LED front seat reading lights, dome light, and cargo area light. Rear seat air vents will be standard, and you'll have 60-40 split reclining fold-flat rear seats with a center armrest and cup holders. For storage, you'll have front door storage pockets with bottle holders, an overhead console with sunglasses storage, 2 front and 2 rear cup holders, and 2 front and 2 rear bottle holders, in-dash storage trays, passenger side lockable glove compartment, and a height-adjustable rear cargo area deck board. Starting off, standard safety features with Toyota's Star Safety System, which will include stability control, traction control, anti-lock brakes, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, and smart stop technology. You'll also get Toyota's Safety Sense 2.5, which will include a pre-collision system with pedestrian detection, full speed range dynamic radar cruise control, lane departure alert with steering assist, lane tracing assist, automatic high beams, and road sign assist. Additional safety features will include hill start assist, trailer sway control, active cornering assist, an electric parking brake with a brake hold feature, anti-theft system with an engine immobilizer, child protector rear door locks and power window lockout control, lower anchors and tethers for child seats, 8 airbags, a tire pressure monitoring system, and a backup camera with dynamic grid lines. All right, so there are 7 distinct trims offered on the 2025 RAV4. We have the base LE, then XLE, Woodland, SE, XLE Premium, XSE, and Limited. But in reality, there's more to consider. Like any good onion or ogre, there's layers to this that we'll get into in just a moment. In our videos, we like to present trims in order of features included from more basic to more advanced, not necessarily in order of price, which is how they may be presented on Toyota's website. The base LE, then XLE, XLE Premium, and Limited are what we'll call the core models that are offered as both gas-only and hybrid models. Then we'll have the more sporty styled trims, the SE and the XSE. These will be offered only in hybrid or plug-in hybrid, and since the RAV4 plug-in hybrid is really classified as a separate model, it doesn't exactly follow the hierarchy, and the plug-in hybrid models will each have some features or options we don't see in the rest of the lineup. It's not perfect, but last time around we did separate videos for the RAV4 and the RAV4 Prime. Hopefully this will make it easier to understand the differences. The only real one-off trim is the Woodland, which feature-wise is essentially an XLE model geared more towards adventure. The last thing to note before we start, all prices shown in this video are going to be the base MSRP, not including destination taxes or any other dealer fees or markups. We'll start off with the base LE trim, which will start at $28,850 in front-wheel drive or $30,250 in all-wheel drive. In addition to the standard features on the RAV4, the LE will feature 17-inch steel wheels with silver 6-spoke wheel covers wrapped in all-season tires. You'll get black side mirrors, dual chrome-tipped exhaust, a black hexagon patterned bar front grille, color-matched door handles. On the inside, you'll get cloth seating, a 6-way manually adjustable driver's seat, a 4-way manually adjustable passenger seat, total of 3 USB ports that will consist of a USB media port in the front storage tray and 2 additional charge ports in the front center console. You'll have an ash gray fabric trimmed headliner, manual climate control, a 7-inch digital multi-information display with an analog tachometer, a urethane steering wheel, an 8-inch touchscreen, and a 6-speaker audio system. Stepping up to the Hybrid LE at $31,900. This will upgrade you to 17-inch 5-spoke light gray metallic alloy wheels. You'll also get roof rails and a dual-zone automatic climate control system. Options for both the LE and Hybrid LE will include a rear cargo area cover for $90. You can also choose to add a blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert system for $590. This will also upgrade you to color-matched side mirrors with turn signal indicators, but for some reason this requires that you also add the cargo cover. Exterior color options on the LE will include magnetic gray, ice cap, midnight black, silver sky, or ruby flare for an additional $425. You can choose between a black cloth interior, available with all exterior colors, or a nutmeg cloth interior that is not available with the magnetic gray or silver sky exterior colors. Now let's talk the XLE trim. This will start at $30,360 in front-wheel drive or $31,760 in all-wheel drive. You'll have those same 17-inch 5-spoke light gray metallic alloy wheels from the LE Hybrid, and since you'll add the blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert, you will get the color-matched heated side mirrors with turn signal indicators to house the blind spot warning indicators. You'll also add variable intermittent windshield wipers. The LED headlights will add an auto on-off feature. And since the XLE has the smart key system, you'll have touch sensors on the front doors and liftgate, and you'll also get push button start. Inside, you'll still have cloth seating, but some embossed design inserts will elevate them a bit above the base LE, along with silver interior door handles. Plus, you'll have an 8-way power adjustable front driver's seat with lumbar support, but still a 4-way manually adjustable front passenger seat. The sun visors will now have sliding extensions, and rear seat passengers will be a little happier as we'll add 2 additional USB charge ports for a total of 5, and you'll get the cargo area tonneau cover as standard. Opting for the Hybrid XLE won't really change anything feature-wise. It does add about $1,700 to the price with a starting MSRP of $33,410. Available options for both the hybrid and non hybrid XLE will include the convenience package for $1,265. This will give you a power liftgate and a power tilt and slide moonroof. You can also add the weather package for $925. This will give you a heated and leather wrapped steering wheel, heated front seats, and rain sensing windshield wipers. Exterior color options for the XLE will include magnetic gray, ice cap, midnight black, silver sky, blueprint, or ruby flare for an additional $425. You can choose between a black cloth or an ash gray cloth interior that's going to be available with all exterior colors, or a nutmeg cloth interior that is not available with magnetic gray or silver sky exterior colors. Now, let's talk one of the more special RAV4 trims with the hybrid Woodland, starting at $35,120. The only added features here above the hybrid XLE will just be the exclusive features to the hybrid Woodland, with the exception of the integrated LED fog lights, and you'll also have black painted side mirrors, which we do see on some other trims. You'll be able to easily spot Woodland thanks to the 18-inch 6-spoke bronze-colored TRD alloy wheels with black lug nuts, and this will also be the only RAV4 trim to come from the factory with all-terrain tires and TRD-tuned suspension. Adding to the rugged vibes, you'll get unique raised black roof rails with crossbars, front and rear mud guards, and a rear activity mount. You'll have plenty of exterior accents, including dual black chrome-tipped exhaust, black door handles and rear hatch garnish, a black Woodland Edition decal. Inside, you get Woodland all-weather floor mats and cargo liner, and an AC power outlet in the cargo area. If you'd like to, you can add the weather package for $925. Again, this will include a heated and leather-wrapped steering wheel and heated front seats, along with rain-sensing wipers. Exterior color options here will include midnight black. You can also choose a couple two-tone options for an additional $500. We have the army green with the midnight black roof, or ice cap with the midnight black roof. And the only interior color option is going to be black cloth. Getting to the first of the sportier styled trims, let's talk the Hybrid SE, starting at $34,595. Most of the changes for the SE trim will be cosmetic, aside from the inclusion of a standard leather-wrapped shift lever and steering wheel starting at this trim. And again, the SE and XSE models come with Sport Tune suspension. You'll have the dual zone automatic climate control, which will include front center vent flow controls. Main styling elements will be 18-inch multi-spoke black sport alloy wheels, body color mirror caps and door handles, and SE and XSE hybrid trims will feature a blue accented interior, including blue stitching on the dash and seats, and the sportier trims will also be the only RAV4 models with a black headliner. If you'd like to add the weather package, you can do so for $815. This will include a heated steering wheel and heated front seats, as well as the rain sensing wipers. You can also opt for the convenience package for $1,265. This will add the power liftgate and the power tilt and slide moonroof, although this does require adding the weather package. Exterior color options for the SE will include magnetic gray, midnight black, silver sky, cavalry blue, or for an additional $425, wind chill pearl. Your only interior color option is going to be that black cloth interior with the blue accents. Now let's talk the plug-in hybrid iteration of the SE, with a pretty big price jump over the standard hybrid SE, starting at $43,865. Previously known as the Prime, the plug-in hybrid models will include some unique features, including a black diamond patterned bar front grille, acoustic noise reducing front side windows, and LED accent lighting. Even though the price wouldn't suggest it, the SE is the base model for the plug-in hybrid, so you'll get back to the climate control without the front center vent flow controls and the cheaper looking black interior door handles. While the hybrid SE and XSE will feature blue accented interiors, the plug-in hybrid models will have a red accented interior, including red stitching on the dash and seats, plus heated front seats as standard, and the 18-inch 5-spoke black painted and machined sport alloy wheels will be unique to the plug-in hybrid SE, and from here on out, all trims will include the power liftgate as standard. You can add the weather and moonroof package for $1,665. This will include a heated steering wheel, heated rear outboard seats, rain sensing wipers, and a power tilt and slide moonroof. Exterior color options on the plug-in hybrid SE will include magnetic gray, midnight black, ice cap, blueprint, silver sky, or supersonic red for an additional $425. Your only interior option will be the black cloth with the red accents. Getting to the top half of RAV4 trims, let's take a look at the XLE Premium, starting at $33,250 in front-wheel drive or $34,650 with all-wheel drive. The exterior of the XLE Premium will look the part with 19-inch multi-spoke metallic finished alloy wheels and integrated fog lights. Inside, you'll be treated to soft-tech seating with an 8-way power adjustable front driver's seat, though heated seating will not be standard, and you'll have a 4-way manual adjustment for the front passenger. We'll also get back to the higher grade dual zone automatic climate control system with the front center vent flow controls and silver interior door handles. A power moonroof will also be standard fare, and the in-dash storage trays will now be anti-slip. Opting for a hybrid XLE Premium will bump the starting price to $36,300. The only real notable difference here is the change to 18-inch multi-spoke dark metallic finished alloy wheels from those 19-inch ones we saw in the gas model. Option packages for both the hybrid and gas XLE Premiums start with the weather package for $1,075. This will include a heated steering wheel, heated front seats, 2-position memory function for the driver's seat, and rain-sensing wipers. You can also upgrade to the 10.5-inch touchscreen and the 11-speaker JBL premium audio system for $1,410, though this does require adding the weather package. You can also add the advanced technology package for $640. This will include front and rear parking sensors with automatic braking and wireless smartphone charging, though this does require the 10.5-inch screen and 11-speaker JBL audio system, which means you also need to add the weather package. If you want to add all the above plus a digital rearview mirror, you can do so for an additional $625. Exterior color options on the XLE Premium will be magnetic gray, midnight black, silver sky, blueprint, or for an additional $425, you can choose ruby flare or windchill pearl. Inside, you can choose between a black or an ash gray Softex interior. That's going to be available with all exterior colors, or a nutmeg Softex interior that is not available with magnetic gray or silver sky exterior colors. Now let's return to the sportier side and talk about the Hybrid XSE starting at $37,560. A signature feature of the XSE will be a two-tone exterior color as standard. Much like the Hybrid SE, you'll be sporting 18-inch multi-spoke black sport alloy wheels and sport-tuned suspension. And on the inside, you'll have the black headliner and blue accented interior, including the blue stitching on the dash, doors, and seats. You'll have Softex seating and standard heated front seats. Additional features from the XSE Forward will include an auto-dimming rearview mirror as standard, as well as that 10.5-inch touchscreen. The anti-theft system will now have an alarm, and you'll get blue ambient illumination for the anti-slip in-dash storage trays, center console cup holders, and front footwells. You can add a weather package for $375. This will include a heated steering wheel and rain-sensing wipers. You can add the advanced technology package for $2,010. This will include 2-position memory on the front driver's seat, front and rear parking assist with automatic braking, smart key system on all doors and liftgate, a foot-activated power liftgate, the panoramic view monitor with 360-degree overhead view, wireless smartphone charging, and a 12.3-inch fully digital gauge cluster. This does require that you add the weather package and the 11-speaker JBL premium audio system, which adds $580, and you will have to add the advanced tech package and the weather package to get the 11-speaker JBL premium audio system. If you option all that, you can also add the digital rearview mirror for $200. And if you want to option everything we just said, plus a panoramic roof, you can do so for an additional $500. Exterior color options on the XSE will include magnetic gray with a midnight black metallic roof, silver sky with the black roof, cavalry blue with the black roof, or windchill pearl with a black roof for an additional $425. Now let's look at the plug-in hybrid version of the XSE, starting at $47,735, making this the most expensive way to get a RAV4, despite being pretty similar to the standard hybrid XSE. Just like the plug-in hybrid SE, the XSE plug-in hybrid models will include black diamond pattern front bar grille, acoustic noise reducing front side windows, the LED accent lighting, and the red accented interior. The 19-inch 5-spoke black painted and machined sport alloy wheels will be unique to this trim. Big upgrades from here on out will be the 12.3-inch fully digital gauge cluster as standard, in addition to the 11-speaker JBL premium audio system with the subwoofer and amplifier. You can add a weather package for $375. This will include the heated steering wheel and rain-sensing wipers. This will require you to add the rear outboard heated seating for $440 if you choose this package without optioning the premium package. The premium package will be $2,585. This will include a 10-inch color head-up display, a 6.6 kilowatt onboard charger, the panoramic glass roof, panoramic view monitor with 360-degree overhead view, a unique Softex trim seats with sporty red accents and stitching, heated and ventilated front seats, heated rear outboard seats, 2-position memory function for the driver's seat, 4-way power adjustable front passenger seat, digital rearview mirror with HomeLink, smart key system on all doors, one 120-volt 1500-watt AC power outlet in the cargo area, foot-activated power liftgate, and front and rear parking sensors with automatic braking. And you will have to add the weather package in order to add the premium package. Exterior color options for the plug-in hybrid XSE will include magnetic gray with the black roof, silver sky with the black roof, blueprint with a black roof, or for an additional $425, you can choose windchill pearl with the black roof or supersonic red with the black roof. You'll have 2 interior options, but they're indistinguishable in pictures. The first is described as mixed media. The second will be the full black soft text, which you'll get if you choose to add all the available options. If nicer features are your thing, let's talk the limited trim, starting at $37,155 in front-wheel drive or $38,555 with all-wheel drive. You'll get the same 19-inch multi-spoke metallic finished alloy wheels that we saw on the XLE Premium, and you'll also get a dark gray metallic colored hexagon patterned bar front grille and chrome accented outside door handles to differentiate it further. Just like we saw on the plug-in hybrid, you'll also have the 12.3-inch fully digital gauge cluster and 11-speaker JBL premium audio system as standard. Adding to the richness, you'll have a dark brown accented interior, including dark brown stitching on the dash, door, and seat, and dark brown cup holder trim and anti-slip in-dash storage trays with blue ambient lighting. You'll get heated and ventilated front seating. You'll add 2-position memory function to the driver's seat as standard and a 4-way power front passenger seat. Last, we've got to highlight that the non-hybrid limited is the only way to get the dynamic torque vectoring all-wheel drive system on the RAV4. If you'd rather have the hybrid version of the limited, it will start at $40,205. The only notable difference between the hybrid and non-hybrid limited will be those 18-inch multi-spoke dark metallic finished alloy wheels, which we also see on the hybrid XLE Premium. You can add a weather package for $815. This will include a heated steering wheel, rear outboard heated seats, and rain sensing wipers. You can add the advanced technology package for $1,025. This will include the smart key system on all doors and liftgate, the foot activated power liftgate, panoramic view monitor with the 360-degree overhead view, and wireless smartphone charging. Note that the advanced technology package does require the weather package to be added. If you add both the weather package and the advanced technology package, you can add the digital rearview mirror with HomeLink for $200. If you want to add everything, you can also add a panoramic glass roof for $500. Exterior color options on the limited will be magnetic gray, midnight black, silver sky, blueprint, or for an additional $425, you can choose between ruby flare or windchill pearl. Inside, you can choose between a black or an ash gray Softex interior that's going to be available with all exterior colors, or a nutmeg Softex interior that is not available with the magnetic gray or silver sky exterior colors. All right, let's put these different variations into some context using the 5-year true cost to own metric from Edmunds.com. This proprietary metric takes into account insurance, maintenance, repairs, taxes and fees, financing, depreciation, and predicted fuel costs. This does assume 15,000 miles per year of driving and will vary based on location. So if you're really interested in these numbers, I definitely suggest you go look into this for yourself. Looking at the total cost to own, the main thing that stands out is that the plug-in hybrid models come in much higher than anything else, and the hybrid models come in slightly lower than gas all-wheel drive models, but slightly higher than gas front-wheel drive models in general. One aspect of this would be looking at predicted fuel costs, which of course will vary based on your specific driving patterns and the cost of fuel where you live. It looks like any electric-only driving hasn't really been taken into account, as the predicted fuel cost shows the plug-in hybrid higher than the standard hybrid, given the slightly lower MPG when running as a standard hybrid. This could obviously be much lower depending on your specific use cases. We also calculated the predicted residual value for each trim based on the predicted depreciation. The big takeaway is that the residual values for pretty much all RAV4s and honestly most Toyotas is pretty stellar, though the hybrid Woodland seems to edge out others, probably due to more limited availability and unique style. That's a great segue into inventory. Looking at nationwide availability, we were unable to search for 2025 plug-in hybrid RAV4 models, so you'll see remaining inventory of 2024 Prime models shown. Surprisingly, XSE models seem more widely available than SE models, and hybrid Woodland models will be virtually unicorns unless you compare them to the plug-in hybrid models. Just based on these numbers, your best chances of good availability, fair deals, and varied selection, it looks like the XLE, XLE Premium, and LE models would be the way to go. So looking at all these different trims and options, how could you easily decide? Let's start with the base LE in gas form. While some may prefer a simpler experience at the lowest price, the fact that a brand new car in 2025 comes with steel wheels and wheel covers and cheap interior finishes, plus the lack of options to change any of that, we'd probably pass on this one. The Hybrid LE at least includes dual zone automatic climate control and alloy wheels, so it's a little better, and with the stellar fuel economy, this one could make more sense. It's the fact that the XLE adds quite a bit of features most buyers would expect as standard on a brand new car, like a smart key system, push button start, blind spot monitoring, without adding much to the base price that makes the LE even less appealing. Plus, you have some reasonably priced option packages to add a power liftgate and leather wrapped steering wheel, which could greatly improve the experience. The Woodland trim arguably looks the coolest, though that's totally subjective. But it does give you some substance to justify the price increase beyond just looks. Not to mention the more limited availability could make it more special years down the road. Now to the Hybrid SE. There's not going to be a ton of features added over an XLE, but the added style does make this one pretty appealing and will certainly make for some happy buyers. Since the plug-in hybrid starts at SE, it's a perfect time to discuss the merits of the plug-in hybrid versus the standard hybrid. While there likely will be some sort of incentives, tax credit or otherwise, to bring the price of this one down a bit, it's still a pretty specific use case. The performance will no doubt blow the doors off any other RAV4 model, which could easily justify it for some. But with fuel economy that's slightly lower than the standard hybrid when the battery-only power runs out, this would only make good financial sense if you're driving shorter distances for daily commutes, have easy access to charging, and depending on the price of gas versus the price of electricity where you live. The calculus is going to be slightly different for everyone, but especially given the incredibly limited availability, it may not be the one. It's the Goldilocks XLE Premium that really strikes the sweet spot. Lots of nice standard features with a mid 30k base MSRP, plus the availability of even nicer features with optional packages, and this is where a lot of people will find what they're looking for. And that's why the XLE Premium, whether gas or hybrid, will be our top pick for today. If you've seen our video on the 2024 RAV4, this would come as no surprise. Looking beyond to the Hybrid XSE trim, this has been arguably the most iconic trim level of the RAV4 since this current generation was introduced. Lots of high-end features and options to add even more, and this is going to be one that a lot of RAV4 shoppers will have their eyes on. The plug-in Hybrid XSE could arguably be the top trim for the RAV4 considering the added features and performance with this powertrain that you don't get with any other versions, and the ability to add the head-up display which isn't available on any other trim. The big drawback mostly being the price, where if you opt to get one of these fully loaded, you're north of 50k, which is well beyond base Lexus NX money and might make it a tough sell. The limited trim being the pinnacle of the lineup with the most polish will be attractive to many, with more standard features than any other model. As mentioned earlier, the gas limited will be the only way to get the dynamic torque vectoring all-wheel drive system, which is kind of a bummer since this could be a compelling feature for many in a lower priced or more rugged package like we used to see with the retired adventure trim. All that said, every driver and budget is different. Make sure you let us know in the comments below which trim you'd pick. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, stay safe, and remember, life's too short to drive a base model. Even though we made it based on the 2024 models, since not much has changed, make sure to check out our video comparing the RAV4 to the Mazda CX-5 and Honda CR-V in case you're cross-shopping, and keep an eye out for our upcoming videos on new models.